Members of the jury, again, if you could raise those hands. Juror number 2, back right, he gets it. All right, thank you all very much. Record reflect all hands have been raised. State, you may proceed.
Request to read back to the question and answer.
Madam Court Reporter.
Question by Mr. J. All right. Irrespective of whether anybody has any opinion about whether Ms. Boone was suffering from PTSD or BSS, irrespective of that, based on your evaluation of Ms. Boone, what she relayed to you about the facts of this case, does PTSD and BSS have any relation? Mr. Owens' objection asked and answered. The court overruled. The witness, no. Question, in what particular part of her statements about the incident is that? Answer, the whole part where she's describing the part of about playing hide and seek. They were having a good time, they were laughing. When he got in the suitcase, when she found him, they were enjoying themselves. She zipped him, they were still laughing, having had a good time. All of that isn't consistent with her having a feeling of she had imminent risk or imminent risk of harm.
No further questions.
Any cross-examination?
Yes.
You may proceed, sir.
Dr. Werner, good morning.
Good morning.
What all did you consider collaterally as it relates to your opinions you're expressing here today?
I had a number of documents that I reviewed. I'll look at a list. I had the Orange County Sheriff's Office investigation report. I had a transcript of a 2-hour interview of the defendant. I had a
That's the 2-hour interrogation with Detective Lowen and Detective Copsell?
It was an interview, yes.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
It was labeled an interview. Then I had a transcript of a second interview the next day of Ms. Boone. I had medical records from Aspire Health and Advent Health. And then I had some cell phone records. And I also received the deposition of your expert.
The deposition of Dr. Julie Harper?
Yes.
Okay. And did you listen to Dr. Julie Harper's testimony in this trial of Sarah Boone?
No.
Do you agree you have a right to do that?
Yes.
And did you listen to Sarah Boone's testimony in the trial of this case?
No.
You agree you have a right to do that?
Yes.
And you elected not to listen to her testimony before expressing opinions here today?
Overruled.
I did not have time to do that.
You did not have time to do that?
Correct.
She's on trial for murder.
Yes.
Sustained.
You said you considered some text messages from Sarah Boone's phone.
I reviewed them, correct.
Would it be fair to say that of those text messages, they're not necessarily overly relevant?
Objection, may we approach?
Yes.
Regarding these text messages that you were provided, did that inform your opinion that you just expressed about the inapplicability of BSS or PTSD to the facts of this case?
No.
Another question, sir.
Did it apply to your opinion that Sarah Boone suffers from battered spouse syndrome?
No.
Are that information, when you express opinions in court about a patient or about an individual, you rely on your personal assessment as well as the documents and evidence that you're provided and asked to review, are you not?
Correct.
And in this case, your testimony is that you reviewed all that information before you interviewed Sarah Boone for 2.5 hours on October the 2nd of 2024, 22 days ago.
Correct.
So you had the information,
Yes.
the documents. You read the documents.
Yes,
You read all the text messages.
correct,
And you are going to express some opinions here today, are you not?
correct.
You're going to express some opinions about narcissism, whether or not she had...
Yes. Objections overruled. You may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. Ma'am, is it fair to say, in your evaluation of Sarah Boone on October the 2nd of 2024, that you felt like the text messages that you received from the state attorney
Objection beyond scope.
Overruled.
are not relevant to your evaluation of Sarah Boone?
Withdraw.
I wasn't sure at the time who actually, I wasn't sure whose phone number it was. In all honesty, we discussed that in the deposition, and I wasn't sure, I have no proof of who actually sent the text, who actually had possession of the phone and put the text, any of the texts in.
Well, I was there for the deposition, was I not? Or I appeared by Zoom, did I not?
No, so you were present in person.
Okay, I'm trying to think.
Oh, deposition.
The deposition.
By Zoom, yes.
You appear by Zoom, I appear by Zoom, the state attorney appeared by Zoom.
Yes, that's
And we discussed that these were the phone records from Sarah Boone's phone.
yes.
Okay. And at that time, you said they're not necessarily overly relevant to your evaluation. Did you not say that?
I don't recall specifically. I'm happy to look at it.
Can I approach the witness?
You may.
I have it, if you just refer me to the page.
Just a moment.
You got it?
I do.
Page 14. My question is at line 3. Your answer begins at line 5.
Correct?
And you agree that any,
Permission to go out here based on.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
well, I'm going on, I'm going to ask another question about the text messages, Judge.
You just said line 5, approach.
Dr. Warner, did that refresh your recollection about our discussions about the text messages in your evaluation?
Yes.
And would you agree that they're not necessarily overly relevant to your evaluation of Sarah Boone?
Correct.
And you agree that after reviewing all those text messages, that there was nothing that stuck out to you that caused you to pause and feel like they may have some impact on your evaluations of Sarah Boone?
Permission to go out here?
Can she answer the question?
Have her answer the question first.
I'm not sure what you're referring to in the deposition.
Page 14, my question is at line 21. Your answer is at line 25.
Correct. And I said no. As I said, it made me aware that they had a volatile relationship.
But my question to you specifically is there anything in the text messages that stuck out to you that caused you to pause and feel like that may have some impact on your evaluations?
Correct.
And you agree your answer is no?
As I said, it made me aware. That's not my complete answer.
Okay, well, let's
I can
talk.
read my
First,
complete
you said
answer.
no.
As I said, it made me aware that they had a
Ma'am,
volatile
ma'am.
It's not my complete answer.
I know, Dr. Warner, but didn't you say no to me? That was your first sentence, was no.
It's not my complete answer.
I understand. I'm going to let you answer that. But when I asked you if there was anything in the text messages that caused you to pause and it would in some way affect the impact on your evaluation, your answer to me was no.
It's not my complete answer.
I understand. But was your answer not to me no?
Yes, but that is
All
not my
right.
complete
Now,
answer.
at the same time, Dr. Warner, at the same time you expressed that they had a volatile relationship.
That is not the totality of my answer either.
Okay, and I'm going to get to it.
Okay.
But part of your answer was that they had a volatile relationship,
Correct?
and this is in relation to my question about the text messages. You agree?
Yes.
After you said no, you said they had a volatile relationship and that she text messaged calling him an idiot, a fucking idiot, for overdrafting her account.
Correct?
And in those text messages, there was some reference to domestic violence between the two.
Correct.
And that demonstrated to you that they had a violent relationship.
Correct.
And do you not agree that that evidence of a violent, volatile relationship had an effect on you expressing your opinion here today that Sarah Boone suffered from battered spouse syndrome?
Judge, we need to object. We need to approach.
All right, members of the jury, it is 11:55. At this point in time, we're going to go ahead and take our lunch break.